Today I'm going to be reviewing all of the game passes in Project Flight. Let's get started. The plane that we're going to be reviewing is the Eurofighter Typhoon. There is 13 liveries and one special livery. This livery is the Tiger livery. There's a tiger pattern and it's from the German Air Force. The Eurofighter Typhoon can go to every single airport in the game. So we're going to be spotting into Antonio Simon to check out the model. Overall great model. I like it, but it's not 10 out of 10. There's some small things that you can see, like livery glitches out sometimes and stuff like that. But for 60 Robux, I think it's a pretty good model. Let's take off now and test the physics. Now, I really do like the afterburners. They're very well modeled and the effect is amazing. But overall, this plane, for 95 Robux, I think it could be better. The physics are kind of messed up a little bit. And I understand it's a fast plane in real life and in game. But I would not recommend it. Now for the second plane, we're going to be moving on to Cessna Citation II. This plane has quite a bit of liveries, not too much. Just like the Eurofighter Typhoon, it can spawn at every airport in the game. Now let's check out the model. The model for the Citation, I do not like. You can see it's glitching out constantly. It's shaky. The engines are poor. The entire model I just do not like. For 65 Robux, I actually want a good model. But let's see if the physics can help it. Let's take off and check out the physics. I know I'm on the grass. This turning is extremely stiff and you mainly bank instead of turning. Up and down is quite poor. Flaps don't really work. I don't like this plane at all. 5 out of 10. On to our first airliner, the 777. The 777 is stock loaded with liveries, including cargos, special liveries, and just regular. It's insane the amount of liveries this plane has. The model for this plane is spectacular. The engines are good. The wheels, just look at them, they're amazing. They even, the animations are amazing. The gear down animation's amazing. Everything. This is probably my favorite game pass in the game. I'm pretty sure all of the wide bodies in this game have a similar physics, but this one, you can tell it's a heavy, that's probably the best. Now for the second Boeing brother, the 787 Dreamliner. The amount of liveries that this plane has is absolutely insane. Just look. It's so much liveries. Now for the model. This recently got remodeled in Update 7, so it's expected to be good. It is the best model in the game, end of. There's a little thing there, but I don't know what that is. I think that's a design. Look at these most realistic engines in the game, by far. The tires and the wheels, just the wheels, are amazing. The engine curves, every single detail is insane on this plane. This needs a cockpit to finish it off. I don't really need to show the physics on this one because it's overall great and it's kind of like the 777, but I would 100% recommend this plane if you have the Robux. Now for the 787 rival, the A330. With an abundance of liveries, and my favourite livery, the Aer Lingus. This is a really good plane. The model is overall great. The engines, they're okay. They're not spectacular. But I think this plane does need a remodel, like the 787. I know the 787 had a bit more issues than this, but I feel like this does need a remodel. I do recommend this plane, but I would recommend the 787 over it. 9 out of 10. Now for the A350. A beautiful plane, a beautiful model, and a bunch of beautiful liveries. I don't know why, but this plane has just such good liveries on it. Now for the model. The A350 model is just amazing. From every little curve, every minute detail. The A350 is on par with the 787. 787 literally got a rework, so they actually redid the model, but this is still in comparison with it. That's how good the A350 is. I still would recommend, I'd probably recommend the 787 then the A350 to someone. If you want the major wide body, now for the ATC Gamepass. With the ATC Gamepass, you get this little panel where you have radar, which you can zoom in and out of. You have a special chat role, but it's not working in this server. The chat wasn't working. Apologies. The electronic flight progress. You see the ground traffic, departures, arrivals, and all that. You even get charts. The ground charts, which shows all the taxiways. You can see Charlie, Echo, Bravo. And you have a ground radar as well. I like the ATC Gamepass. It makes public servers a bit more fun. ATCs really, really, really are amazing. And the Project Flight ATC server is compatible. If you want to be an ATC, you need that. So I think I'm going to put this on the top. It's only 60 Robux. This is probably the best Game Pass in the game. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day, and goodbye.